Good afternoon, good evening, and good night, and welcome to Throwbacks, where we talk all things cool and retro. Thank you. And yeah, today obviously we are heading into a Five Below. Apparently, there's been, and I see it already, some new cool Halloween items as well as new Stranger Things merch, which I am absolutely going to be picking up today. We have a little blankets, some t-shirts apparently. What else we got? More of these guys, which I think I have all of these, so we're good there. Jigsaw puzzles, throw pillows. It's going to be an expensive day here in the upside down for sure. Set of playing cards, ramen. Who are all these characters here going on? I don't know. Okay. Oh, these are back. Okay, cool. I do need some of those for sure. So, going to be picking up some Stranger Things items for sure. So, looking forward to that, as it's probably my favorite thing going right now. Figure we check out the rest of the stuff, see if anything else is uh, worth picking up, or at least that I can't say no to. I do got to pick up a little gift for one of my kiddos. Been having a good time at school, so got to reward them. Say good job, buddy, and maybe a big ghoulie will do that. Okay, maybe not a ghoulie, but we'll check some of the little fun, unique things here. I don't know if they have any of the kind of the things that kids are into nowadays. The lanky box things, I guess, are a thing. Minecraft, all those types of goodies. What else we got? Some Maverick, Top Gun, Mario figures. That's pretty cool. Little DeLorean action. It's pretty cool. I think I bought that, and I'm pretty sure it wasn't in the Five Below pricing. Some Briar horses. All right. Well, if anything amazing pops up, we'll hop back on. But if not, we'll see you at the next stop, which will probably be Ross. Gotta hit Ross. All right, over at Ross. $15. No dice from me. $7. God, these things are like air. There's nothing in there. It's so weird. But it finished up at Five Below. Picked up a little Stranger Things blanket, and actually had most of those figures already. Just was missing two, so picked those up. So ended up getting out of there with about $15. So definitely can't complain on that one. Twinkie scented cologne, I guess. Okay, why not? But I think the Superman Ross exclusive, which I don't know why this site, it literally is Ross exclusive, is supposedly hitting. So wouldn't mind seeing that. Wouldn't mind picking that up. I think that's worth a buy. So we'll check that out. But yeah, spooky season is definitely upon us. We've made it into September, and it's full blown Halloween. A lot of people complain about Christmas being early. We're just now in September, and we are loaded with Halloween stuff already. So you Halloween people, you calm down. You calm down. All right, what do we got? Let's see. Got these guys still hanging out. Those were here last week, I do believe. Oh, look at there. We got K2 from Andor. Staying strong. What are they running for a Andor version of K2, which is the same exact version? Oh, $4. Okay, probably pick one up for that price. Mandalorian, Bo-Katan. Already have a few of those, so we're good there. Casey Jones, Transformers, some Funkos, Dragon Ball, more Dragon Ball, some tanks. Gotta have some tank action. They see me rolling, all that good stuff. Big old Funkos. Let's see, no Superman, I don't believe. Alright, I guess that is about it here. X-Men Colossus, Dragon Stars hanging out in the back. I'm sure still far too overpriced. 14 bucks, yep. Still too close to full price for my liking, so we're going to leave those just where they are. But I guess we'll pick up a Andor K2SO and hope that we come across the new Ross exclusive Supermans down the road. Am I literally buying soap that is $7 just because it's Obi-Wan soap? Yep, I am. Alright, turning the corner into figures. What do we got? Got the same old going on here. That's a new 2-pack there on the wrestlers. Still holding out for that one to drop, hopefully drastically, but I'm not really holding out my hopes out on that one. Got Kenny Omega in blue up top. Pretty nice looking Kenny Omega, got to be honest. Roman, doing Roman things. HBK, Roman, Razor Ramon. Solo, Rhea, geez, that's just now hitting. Ray, old guys, okay. Some AE dub, good to see, I guess. Why not? Sure. We'll have to keep an eye on that kill switch if that does ever go to clearance. I'm definitely gonna have to jump on that. Apparently, I need to recollect all these turtles because I gave them away to a kiddo that was he was hanging out with his dad, and his dad was doing some work on the house, and one of those like he's just sitting there bored out of his mind. I'm like, come on, buddy, what do you like? He's like, I like Ninja Turtles. I was like, I got you. So hooked him up. So I've gotta replenish that collection for sure. But what do we got? Oh man, it's like so close to kind of being like a Storm figure. No, maybe. No, I don't know. I think so. That's cool. Do Marvel. Or not Marvel, but technically Marvel, but McFarlane Punisher there, pretty cool. What is this dude? Big old Cyber World. That's a big old boy. $60. Doesn't seem too bad for a big old boy like that. Some Transformers, Superman doing Superman things. Nothing too excited. I guess I'm gonna buy one of these weird things for my kiddo, but. Anyway, well, if we find anything else new and exciting, we'll pop back on. What is this guy? Oh, this is cool. Maybe my boy needs that. Yeah, because he won't get in trouble for that. Nah, not at all. Alright, we do have a few new cool things. We got this Island Earth Ultimate Metaluna Mutant. Look at this guy. There's just a big old creepy mutant man. That is for sure. We got a Nightmare on Elm Street. It's kind of like the more dull version there. Got some super villains going on. We got Uncle Fester happening, doing Uncle Fester things that only an Uncle Fester would do. We got Mortal Kombat Funkos, Xenomorph, very creepy, very weird. An American Tail. You got some FIFO action going on, huh? Some FIFO action. Can't be upset with some FIFO action. Very 90s going on right there. Who liked those movies? Who liked the good old FIFO, American Tail, FIFO Goes West, all that fun stuff, huh? You guys like that? I know I did, that's for sure. Oh, what else we got? Captain Planet. I would have loved to have found that whole set, but just grabbing one would just be annoying, I do believe. Got some Power Rangers down low. Already grabbed that. Chainsaw Man, Thundercats, Super 7, and the like. Okay. I don't think there's anything for me today personally, but I do gotta find my kiddo something, so I'm gonna go grab him something and see if we can get into trouble with that one. Alright, let's go. Alright, we are on the way to check out a brand new toy store's grand opening here in Florida, so making our way there and figured I would swing on into this TJ Maxx that I saw across the street as I was getting my breakfast. So we'll see if there's anything at all. It's literally just side of the road kind of stuff. So we'll see what we can come across. Alright, it just opened up, so let's see here. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. I got some Wednesday Little People. It's pretty fun for those that partake. We got a Cybertruck looking thing, little Funko, Five Nights at Freddy action going on behind us. We got some Pokemon balls, little stuffies, things like that, and a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Nothing that I think I need for sure, so worth a shot. Alright, making our way. Finished up at TJ Maxx, obviously nothing there, so we're gonna cruise on into this Walmart, see if we can find anything that we can't live without. Nothing there. Anything exciting on the side? Nothing exciting on the side. So we got a clearance section. Clearance section right next to the fig section, so that's interesting. $8 wrestling, Gojitsu, Jotsu, whatever. $15 too much. Now you're gonna have the Black Series version be less than the vintage collection. What are we doing? Alright, that's okay. Keep cruising. Got some Transformers on clearance. $15. Razor Ramon showing up. Drew McIntyre, any Chelsea Greens? Can't get that lucky, can we? No, of course not. Why would we? Old stuff, old stock. You kind of get that with these kind of Walmarts. You either get like banger because nobody's there, new crazy cool stuff, or you just get dud stuff, and it's definitely a dud stuff Walmart for sure. Yeah, dud, 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 dud. All right, well, hopefully the toy store is not a dud because we are driving an hour to go visit this toy store. So, fingers crossed, it's a good one, but I hope so. Alright, was heading back from checking out that new toy store in Gainesville, Florida, and saw the good old Waldo flea market. I've driven past this thing on the way to Disney, on the way to Universal, on the way to countless vacations and trips, and never have stopped in. Well, that's going to change today. I have no clue if they have anything cool. I don't know if they have anything retro, but we're going to find out. So let's get in here and hopefully we'll be back inside with something to look at. Well, we did come across some figures. I don't know what is going on. They're a little wild, they're a little crazy, but they are figures, so I'll take that as a win. A lot of little kind of silly, nichey kitschy kind of stuff. Giant red Power Ranger, but some fun stuff. Lots of goodies over here, so let's see if we find anything that I can't live without. Alright, so far nothing else is really grabbing my attention too awful much, but might as well continue cruising around, check out all the little ins, check out all the little outs, and just make sure. You never know what's hiding around the corner. Channel surfing. That's a 90s staple right there. That was a fun one. But yeah, we'll just keep on cruising, and if we don't find anything, we don't find anything. But it's always fun and interesting, if anything, just for the people watching. Well, not something you come across a lot at a flea market, which is a second story. But here we are, second story with some figs. I would say overpriced for sure, but they are here nonetheless. Some pretty decent carding here for these Wild Wild West figures. Give it credit where credit is due. I still would say a little high for my liking, but worth noting all the same. Alright, well, again, as always, we'll pop back on if we see anything worth seeing. And that is that. Can't say I picked up anything. I'm leaving empty-handed. It is what it is. They did have some more toys back in that big building right there, but like Power of the Force were like $10. Things like that. I can't. I can't. But worth a shot. I think it'll be another 10 years till I'm back. Just one of those places that just didn't hit it for me. I like my local flea markets a little more organized, a little more condensed, a little more to the point. But hey, if you're ever in the Waldo area and you want some $10 Power of the Force or Phantom Menace figures, it's a place to be. Alright, had to do a very quick run into Walmart, but we still had to check the fig section, but I wasn't recording, but I did pick up a Brawn Breaker and a Dirty Dom. So did find that at the local Wally World. I gotta rush down here, get my Red Bulls, get my Uncrustables for the work week, adult stuff. But before we do that, I want to go ahead and say our goodbyes for the week, as the fig week is wrapping up. The fig hunting has wrapped up, but don't fret, don't worry. It will be back next week. So we do appreciate you guys hanging out. If you do us a favor, hit us with a like, hit us with a comment, and of course subscribe to the channel, as we do post new content every single day. But it is that time again. It is time to get on out of here. It is time to throw one back. So for myself and Uncle BJ, we are going to throw one back, and we'll see you all next week.